Have you ever noticed that as soon as you get up, your cat rushes to sit exactly where you were? This behavior, which seems simple or even funny, actually has deep meanings. Behind this gesture are instincts, needs, and even signs of affection that reveal a lot about how cats relate to their environment and to the people who care for them. In today's video, we're going to explore the main reasons behind this curious habit and understand what it really means. You'll be surprised by what this behavior can reveal. And if you enjoy learning more about your pet's behavior and want to give them a happier, healthier life, subscribe to our channel. We post daily videos made with care and responsibility just for you. Safety and trust. Even when living in a domestic environment, cats retain many instincts inherited from their ancestors, and one of the strongest is the search for safe places. The spot where their owner was sitting isn't just comfortable. It's perceived as a strategic point of protection, directly linked to your presence. When your cat takes that spot, they're looking for more than just a physical space. They're seeking the sense of security you provide. This behavior has instinctive roots. In nature, kittens and group members stayed close to the leader to ensure protection. At home, that leadership figure is you. Your scent, your energy, and even the sounds around reinforce this feeling of calm. By choosing that spot, your cat shows they feel safe and relaxed, soaking in the familiarity the space offers. A routine that brings comfort. Cats are creatures of habit. They love predictability because it gives them security and peace. When you regularly sit in a certain spot, your cat starts to associate that place with specific moments of the day. Over time, they link that space to your daily routine, and what once seemed like just a comfy spot becomes a focal point in their own routine. When you get up, your cat isn't just taking advantage of a warm seat. They're continuing a ritual they already know. For them, that spot represents stability and safety. Sitting where you were is a way to keep their world in order. It's more than a habit, it's emotional structure. Cats crave stability, and that space becomes part of that need. On top of that, this behavior strengthens the bond between cat and owner. Being in that spot is a way to feel your presence, even when you're not physically there. It's a simple gesture, but full of meaning, showing how cats interpret their surroundings and their relationship with those who care for them. Explorer spirit. Cats are true explorers, and their curiosity is one of their most fascinating traits. They love investigating new spaces, and even more, they have an almost irresistible urge to figure out what happened in the spot you were occupying. When you get up, your cat feels the need to understand what changed there. So they approach carefully, climb onto the sofa or chair, settle in, and begin their own silent investigation. This behavior goes beyond simple curiosity. It's also a way to connect. By taking their owner's spot, the cat gets closer to their routine, trying to understand it and become part of the environment. This attitude reinforces their exploratory instinct while strengthening the bond with the person who cares for them. Comfort and warmth. Cats are true experts at finding comfort. They're constantly seeking a warm, soft, and safe place to rest. And when you get up, the spot you were sitting in becomes the perfect territory for that cozy feeling. This happens because being near you gives them a sense of security and protection, something that makes them feel relaxed and at ease. On top of that, a cat's body temperature is naturally higher than ours, which makes them love warm environments. When they settle into your spot, they're taking advantage of the residual heat you left behind to warm up and feel more comfortable. And as if that weren't enough, your sofa, bed, or chair is probably soft and inviting, creating the ideal setting for a nap. But it's not just the warmth that makes this space so appealing. Your scent, the texture of the furniture, and the familiarity of the spot all contribute to making your cat feel safe and comfortable. By settling there, they're showing they've found the perfect place to relax. A subtle request for attention. Cats don't always ask for affection in a direct way. Often, they use more subtle strategies, like taking the spot their owner just left. At first glance, it might seem like they're simply looking for comfort, but in reality, it's a clever way to get your attention. By lying down in your place, your cat is sending a clear, silent message. They want interaction. They know that by doing this, you'll notice them. And that's exactly what they want, to be seen, remembered, and maybe get a quick pet. This behavior shows how much cats value those moments of connection. They may seem distant at times, but they know exactly which gestures work to get closer to the people they love. By invading your space, they're not being annoying. They're inviting you to interact, to pause for a moment, and pay attention to them. A discreet gesture of affection. Even though they often seem independent, cats are extremely sensitive to our emotional state. They notice every movement, every gesture, and can tell when we're calm, sad, tired, or simply in need of company. And it's precisely at those moments that they choose to settle in your spot. By sitting where you were, they're not just looking for comfort or warmth. They're getting closer to you in a way only a cat knows how. With a subtle touch of affection. By occupying your space, your cat reinforces closeness and conveys a sense of care. This type of behavior strengthens the bond between owner and pet, showing that even in subtle ways, cats have unique forms of expressing love. Marking territory. When your cat settles exactly where you were, it might seem like they're just enjoying the warmth or comfort of the spot. But this behavior reveals something much more instinctive: marking territory. Cats are deeply connected to their environment and have a strong need to feel ownership of their space. They observe, choose where they want to be, and with all their feline elegance, claim the area in their own way. By lying on the sofa, bed, or chair you just left, your cat is leaving their scent, a silent way of asserting dominance. This happens because cats have scent glands on their paws, face, and tail. When they rub or simply settle in, they release chemical signals that make the space familiar and safe. This behavior comes from ancient instincts. In the wild, marking territory was essential for safety and control over the environment. Indoors, this instinct remains active, though in a more subtle form. By taking your spot, your cat turns it into a strategic point where they feel in control while staying close to you. Deep down, they know they're sharing the space, but to feel comfortable, they need to reaffirm their presence, delicately, but with plenty of personality. Did you enjoy uncovering the mysteries behind our feline friends' behavior? Now that you understand why cats love to settle exactly where you were, it's easier to interpret this meaningful gesture. Every time your cat takes your spot, they're showing how connected they feel to you and your home. These actions go far beyond a simple habit. They're delicate ways of expressing affection, trust, and even a bit of feline curiosity. So next time they take your place, remember, it's their way of saying you're special. Now we want to know, which of these reasons do you think best fits your cat? Or have you noticed another reason why they take your spot? Share your experience in the comments. We'd love to hear different stories. If you enjoyed this video, share it with other animal lovers like you. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to get more content about the behavior of our beloved pets. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.